Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited because I'm going to be doing the Black owned makeup brands matter challenge. Even before this became a challenge, the first time I saw those videos, I was immediately inspired and I went out and I bought Black owned makeup brands. Doing this challenge was a real eye-opening experience for me because a lot of the brands that I assumed were Black owned really weren't Black owned at all. And I think the biggest eye-opening experience was I was paging through my Ulta catalog, and in this particular edition they were highlighting like the CEOs, partners, founders of each brand that was at Ulta. And the one thing that I noticed is that all the individuals that were featured were white women. I saw no color. I didn't see any Asians, I didn't see any Latinos, and of course I didn't see anyone that looked like me. It was a little shocking to see that no other races dominated the beauty industry. Right there on those pages showed that we are not dominating the beauty industry at all. And there's so much room for us to play a major part in the beauty industry. Overall, I had a lot of fun doing the challenge, and I also enjoyed the fact that I was able to support some Black-owned businesses. I tried to use as many Black-owned makeup brands as I could. There were some things that I wasn't able to easily swap out, so I had to go back to the products that I knew and the products that I knew worked in order to get this tutorial done. I hope you guys enjoy this video as much as I enjoyed making it. For my eyeshadow look, I'm using my JUVIA'S Masquerade palette, and I'm primarily using the matte brown eyeshadows. I started off with the color Zulu, and then I deepened that color a little bit with the color Ada. It was a little bit difficult for me to blend these eyeshadows out, so I had to switch brushes. I'm using my MAC 224 brush to help me blend out my crease even more, and I am adding just a little bit of product at a time to help seamlessly blend the crease. I'm using this Shea Moisture eyeshadow in the color Hana, and I'm applying this into my crease with the 217 brush. I usually use about 2 to 3 different colors in my crease just to ensure that everything blends. It's all about blending. I'm also making sure to focus this color in my outer V. Going back to that Masquerade palette, I'm taking the color Burkina and I'm applying that all over the lid. And then I'm taking my 217 brush again just to blend out any harsh edges. To create a smoke liner effect, I'm using this black eyeshadow by Fashion Fair, and with a 212 brush by MAC, I am very slowly depositing this color into the outermost portion of my eye, and then I'm also going to bring that color a little closer to the inside of my eye, making sure that I'm staying close to the lid. This step does require a little bit of patience because you are going to be depositing color, blending out color, depositing more color, blending out more color again. So you're going to be doing this process, I would say, about 3 to 4 times until you get the perfect blend. I'm going back with a Sigma pencil brush into that outer V with that black eyeshadow, and I wanted to define it a little bit more, and I'm blending it out with my MAC 217 brush. This particular eyeliner is not Black owned, but nonetheless, I'm using it to slightly line the upper lash line. For foundation, I'm using this foundation stick by Fashion Fair. I believe the shade is in Nutmeg. At first, this foundation was really difficult for me to use because it was super dry, and I don't know if that was because it was sitting behind the counter for a really long time or what, but I ended up having to add a little bit of essential oils to it just to make it have the finish that I'm used to having with other foundations, and I believe this made a huge difference. I'm blending this foundation out with a brush by MAC. I believe this is the number 170, and it's a slanted buffing brush. So any buffing brush will work well with stick foundation. I really did try to find a highlight concealer that I liked, but I just couldn't find one, so I had to go back to a product that I knew worked well, a product that I've used in the past, so I'll make sure I'll put the details of that product in the description box. I started off with a foundation brush to blend out this highlight color, but eventually I do go back to my beauty blender just because I like the way that it blends out my under eye area. If you'd like to see my full foundation routine, I'll put a link at the top of the video so you can check that video out. After making sure that there are no areas that are creasing, I'm setting my under eyes with my setting powder with my beauty blender. This setting powder is my newest obsession right now. It's IMAN's Luxury Translucent Powder in the shade Earth Medium. I really like this powder. I like it just as much as my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. So if you're on a budget, I would highly recommend this powder. Now I'm just going back with this same powder to just kind of help seamlessly blend my under eye area with the rest of my face so you don't see any harsh lines. Fashion Fair really came through with some awesome products. So this is their bronzer. It is in the shade Earth. This is also my newest obsession. I used to use CoverGirl's Ebony Bronze, but I have been using this a lot more. I'm taking some time away from my face to finish up my eyes. I'm adding some black eyeliner into my waterline, and then I'll be smudging it out with a detailer brush. I'm using that black Fashion Fair eyeshadow to set that eyeliner so that it does not smudge and transfer underneath my eyes. Then I'm using the brown Shea Moisture eyeshadow just to help me blend out the lower lash line. I think I finally found another favorite blush. This is Fashion Fair's blush in the color Chocolate Chip. It is a little bit deeper than Raisin, but I really love it. I love the way that it blends into my contour color. Okay, I just realized I have a lot of products I really like in this video. So this is the highlighting powder by DANESSA MYRICKS. It is the Enlight highlighting powder in the color Attraction. This highlight gives you a very ethereal glow. I really do enjoy it, and I think that it's a pretty good dupe for MAC's Shaft of Gold. The lip liner I'm using is not black owned, however, it is Ellery's lip liner when she collaborated with ColourPop. So I'm using this to fill in the majority of my lips. For my lipstick, I'm wearing Jo Michelle's Perpetual Pout lip color in the shade Patois. I just want to give a quick shout out to her because she taught me pretty much everything that I know about makeup artistry, and she's one of the sweetest, kindest individuals that I've ever met in this industry. So if you're looking for a transfer resistant lip color, I would definitely check her lip line out. I'm lightly filling in my brows with that brown Shea Moisture eyeshadow color. This look wouldn't be complete without lashes, so I am applying LENA lashes in the style Naomi. And finally, I'm taking a light color from the Masquerade palette called SHEA just to open up my eyes a little bit, and that is the finished look. As usual, thank you guys for stopping by and watching my video. I hope to see you in my next tutorial. Bye!